Beowulf holograms pop up here, here, and here.
Alright.
Let me just put in
Do you
normal
have
wolf.
any tokens at all?
Let me just put in normal wolf tokens for now, because
Yeah.
I can't seem to.
I mean, that's what we used first week.
Yeah.
Alright.
So,
Did we get weapons? Because we didn't get weapons.
let's see.
Yeah, we came here directly from class, which means that nobody has any weapons.
I have my semblance and Panzer semblance, so I can run and hide.
So did we stop and grab our weapons?
Yeah, sure. For the sake of things, you got.
Okay, all right. If not, Onyx was gonna like just walk through the wall and then toss a knife, Crimson, and then walk back.
So, Panzer, I'm gonna move your token here, off to the corner, because your body's technically not there anymore. Anyways. Alright, see, we have a couple of theories here. Let's start with trying to access the fusion the semblance, the Panzer semblance.
Okay.
And that should be
I try to activate my semblance.
Panzers. So
Well, I don't know how to activate anyone else's semblance, so I would just try to activate mine and see what happens. Maybe it's a combined effect?
Maybe Panzer has to do it?
That thing you said with the combined semblance, I might actually do that.
Panzer, how do you do your semblance? I really can't explain how to activate mine. I just do it.
Wibbly wobbly, spacey, racy, climby, wimey stuff.
Force it with your head. I mean, that's what I do.
Versus the intercom. Just try to. I guess you could try to concentrate, and maybe something will happen.
All right. I snap my left hand and try to summon shadow spikes on the one in the top right, or top this one.
Okay. So because it's stationary, you don't have to really roll. It's just standing there, not doing anything, and you just see the spikes shoot up and impale it at different angles.
Huh. That's the same as mine. I don't know how this goes.
Well, I guess you just use yours. And you see a couple of other people writing something down, taking notes.
So
maybe
I'm going to snap my right hand on the wolf at the bottom, because that activates the other part of his semblance, the light. Maybe this one will work.
For a second, you see the light around it warp a bit, and then.
Huh. That was weird.
Is Panzer saying anything at all?
She's calling me a dork.
There was an echo, which was why I said it repeatedly, but she's not really saying. She's not really saying much. She doesn't really want to. After being asked how to use her semblance, she's not said anything.
Onyx says, Panzer, why don't you try to activate your semblance?
Okay.
I mean, if they're fused together, they might just be like one being that has to work, can like control it.
But it seems like Crimson is doing his semblance on his own, which might just mean that
Panzer
has to do
should
it.
just like try doing things with the body.
Hey Panzer, why don't you try throwing a punch?
Okay, she's gonna try and throw a punch.
What happens?
Make a wisdom check.
Wouldn't it be willpower? Because isn't she trying to take control of the body?
Willpower's not really a thing.
Oh yeah, no, we don't have a willpower stat. That's right.
Yeah.
I was going to ask you a question, RC.
Yes.
You know how they can hear each other?
Yes.
What about each other's thoughts?
That's a good point.
Hmm.
I
Because
know all of Panzer's deep, dark secrets.
I don't think you do, but maybe.
I mean, it
Um,
might be possible.
This is
Um,
exactly why Iris doesn't want to do it. He doesn't want anyone in
I
her
was
head.
gonna say because it's more a case of if she tries to use her semblance, then Crimson might see some stuff.
What do you mean?
Oh, you'll have to find out in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z.
Bombshell.
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
Cha-da, hey, cha-da.
All right, so
Uh, so, um,
Um,
Crimson, as you're looking at your hands trying to
That came
figure out how
5
this
minutes too
works.
late. If it was 5 minutes earlier, that would have actually come at an episode transition.
So,
all right.
Crimson, as you're looking at your hands trying to figure out how this works, you see your right curl up a bit and just kind of like just move.
Huh. Panzer. I think you made me move my hand.
oh, gross.
You should try activating your semblance now.
I don't think that's appropriate.
That's what this test is for.
There's nothing we need to hide from.
We're trying to find out if we can have two semblances in one body or if they combine and all that stuff. So I think that it's pretty appropriate. Wouldn't you agree? Come on.
I'm not sure about this.
I'm not sure about this either, but we're both here.
Well, I'll try.
Okay.
Alright, so you're activating your semblance.
Yeah.
Okay, Crimson, as you're now trying to figure out, now as you're now looking at your hand, it slowly starts fading away from view, and you're kind of freaking out a bit as the rest of your
That's
body
weird.
follows.
If so, Christian, let's say the semblance kind of worked somewhat off of thinking about a certain thing or whatever. Would Crimson then see that?
I hope so, because I'm curious as to fuck what this is.
Make another wisdom check. Wait,
I get to make one too?
let me think about this. Okay, how about this? But Crimson also make a wisdom check.
All right. Tied.
You hear there's there's something, but it's probably nothing. It's probably just background noise from somewhere else. But just can't tell if it's from you or from Panzer or from someone in the other room.
But what is it?
You can't really tell.
So it's like a shout from very far away.
It's just like
I have a very specific idea of what Panzer might have to do to use a semblance. So
it's just like
Hmm.
it's just someone speaking.
That's weird.
Someone dropping.
I'm invisible now.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on while we try to get the call back. Oh, great.
Oh, yeah, Digidropped.
So, Panzer, I think we're invisible now. Whatever you did worked.
Over the intercom, you hear. You guys still there?
Crimson just
No,
shout,
they left,
no.
just like I want to.
Got it.
So let's try to do that teleportation thing that you do.
Oh, that's a bit of a stretch, but I can try.
All right.
Alright, so
Another wisdom check.
yeah, double wisdom check. Ooh, Crimson.
Oh
I could have
dear.
nat ones too. So I know all of Panzer's life. Her entire life flashes
starts-
across my head.
It starts off as. Hold on a second. Laptop pulling everything. Gonna have to restart. Oh, okay. So it starts off like flashes, images, possibly. Oh, you see a child in a corner.
Dun, dun,
Whimpering.
dun.
You hear footsteps, angry voices,
All right.
and then you find yourself here. Oh, cool.
Yeah, I was pulling myself.
Whoa!
I'm gonna be like, I'll whisper this or say it in my head something quiet like, "What the hell is that?"
I'm
'Cause-
gonna go out on a whim here and say you don't really hear much else, but possibly some very quiet crying.
And then I'm just gonna stand up straight and go, "All right," and I guess I'll be like, this is over." So I would say that out loud and initiate the split.
Okay. Slowly, quietly, Panzer appears in front of you. And everyone's looking at her with a bit of worry.
I mean, does she look okay?
I was gonna say, do
She's
we know
fine.
that she's crying?
Well, I mean, she started Crimson. She started crying in your head, and as you guys split, she's like sobbing.
I'll hold up the belt and go, "Okay, I guess it works."
She over the ground. We see that. Yeah. Okay.
Iris is standing in the observation deck, just thinking, "I am not going down there."
I mean, you guys were You guys were just in a different room, watching through a window.
Yeah.
I half expected you to say that Iris was like, gonna say, was it that bad?
No, Iris is thinking
Making another
selfless.
joke.
So Crimson is going to make sure that Panzer is okay. I mean, Panzer, are you all right?
Answer is not okay.
Well, obviously not. But he's trying to make sure, she's composed at least.
Nah. she's not composed.
All right, so I guess he's
It
just going to
is.
drop the fucking belt and take her out of the room.
She's
One of the random
reluctant.
scientists that were helping rushes
she's
in,
reluctant to let you
picks up the
touch her
belt.
at all.
I mean, like, yeah, let's run a test on us, please.
Don't worry,
Nothing too invasive.
we've been monitoring your vitals during the whole thing. You two are
Just our vitals.
vital. Well, your mental state seems relatively fine.
Okay.
Emotionally, that's up to you guys.
All right, good.
Best doctor ever. And I can assure you that Iris immediately
Will never do
turns
it.
and goes, "All right, guys, now that we're done, let's head out. Let's leave."
All right, so we get 150 lien.
Each.
I don't know. They didn't do
Yay.
anything up there. I think just me and
fair
Panzer gets the
enough.
150.
Yeah, anyone participating in the experiment gets 150 each.
I participated. I observed and said
I was there.
observations to them.
Do I get 150?
Speaking of numbers, we forgot to divvy up the whole I forgot to give you guys experience for the last
I just
battle.
realized
Yeah.
my status on my status on the GM sheet is tired of stuff instead of alive.
Nice.
Everyone's alive, they're just tired of stuff.
Let's see.
So is it just and then getting the 150?
Yep.
All right, so
Hold on a second. I gotta check up on something real quick.
She's got her money. She's not upset anymore. Well,
Onyx is gonna ask what